Welcome to Crit to Block, your home for competitive Star Wars Legion. Today's game will feature Chris Lawton and Eric Maylott in a 1,000 point game of Star Wars Legion. Now, let's take a look at those armies.
Eric Maylott here. I am running Rebels with Lando Calrissian with Improvised Orders, Jin with Vigilance and Situational Awareness, Cassian with Duck and Cover, Up Close and Personal and his rifle, K2SO with Jin's blaster. I have a fat Rebel Trooper squad with the Ion Gun and Recon Intel, a fat Fleet Trooper squad with the Scattergun, and a Rebel Vet with the Heavy, the Extra Man, and Overwatch, a Mark II, and a Rebel Trooper with the Ion Gun and Trooper Captain, followed by 2 Sleepers with the Astromech and Prepared Supplies, and 1 Naked Ewok Slinger. It is 12 activations and 999 points.
Chris here with a Shadow Collective list. Tonight I am running Gar Saxon with Prepared Supplies, his shield, and the Flame Projector. Black Sun Enforcer with a Scattergun, a Black Sun Vigo, and environmental gear. Another Black Sun Enforcer with the Magdet, a Vigo, and fragmentation grenades. 1 Pike Syndicate Foot Soldier with the Disruptor and an extra Pike Syndicate Foot Soldier. Then I have another Pike Syndicate with Electro Whip and a Capo. 2 Mandalorian Super Commandos with the extra guy and shields. 2 Swoop Bikes with emergency transponders. 1 speeder truck with the raiding party leader, Backworld Medic, and the quad laser. The other speeder truck with frenzied gunner and heavy laser. It is 11 activations, 1,000 points. Terrain today, you will see a bunch of different pieces. The crashed TIE Fighter and parts are all going to be heavy cover. The crashed X-Wing over here and in the middle. The other part will be heavy, this part will be light. The trees right here are going to be difficult, light area terrain. And then all the buildings and rocks are going to be heavy cover. Last little bit, these true trunks here are going to be considered heavy cover and they will be line of sight blocking. We're going to go ahead and roll the dice. I'll let Eric roll first. He has, 3 crits.
3 crits.
And let's see what I can do. Not 3
Not
crits.
at all.
All right.
So I'm going to start with my primary, Bunker Assault.
And my secondary is Recon Mission.
And my advantage is Advanced Intel.
And then I've got Ordnance, which isn't great against your Rebel list that has no vehicles in it at all. Eric, you get first veto though.
I think I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to play Bunker Assault, so we're going to kick that out and go into Close the Pocket.
Oh, yeah, I don't want that, so I'm going to go to Intercept.
All right. Last thing, I'm just going to go ahead and burn my advantage because I don't want to play that, and I have Fortified.
All right.
So we're going to be playing Intercept, Recon with Advanced Intel, and Fortified.
I am divulging my Lando 1-pip, so he gains Infiltrate and Incognito.
All right, and then turn 1 card flip, Discretion.
And Assault. Alright. I issued orders to Jin and my 2 sleeper cells, and my Intel tokens have gone to K2 and Jin.
Orders, I went ahead and gave out 3 orders, 1 to each of the buses, and then the Vigo with the Magdet is riding in the bus that has the raiding party leader. They also have an Intel token, and then the Vigo with the shotgun is going to be riding in the Magic School Bus with the Frenzied Gunner. I also gave an Intel token to my swoops here. They also have an order.
My vets have prepared positions, so I've put them back here by my home objective. And from the stack, I'll panic a little bit and draw Special Forces, which is our Ewoks,
And they're gonna come.
We are gonna run up here and do bear things and just kind of hide.
Good decisions, good decisions. Going to the stack, I have that other swoop that didn't get an order. I did take a independent dodge on them. I am not ready to have them hanging out there. Just for you guys, I'll be using the guys with the pistols as my unit leaders. So compulsory move onto the field. Then we will take a second move action here. And then finishing with taking another dodge. That's them.
I used my advanced intel to pass, so it's back to Chris.
Well, drop my tools, but let's see what's in the stack. Hey, it's Special Forces. Not what I wanted at all. But I think I'm just going to continue to kind of be semi-aggressive. We'll come here and take a dodge as our second action. So Eric's not going to get any crazy early stuff. That's them.
Go into my stack. I have a commander. I am not ready for Lando, so
What are you talking about? He can definitely go out there.
I'm going to use improvised orders for a core.
All right, that makes more sense.
That's much better. We're going to use our captain squad.
As I put the...
Yeah, exactly where Chris put the tokens for me.
Yeah.
We're just going to double move and get 2 dodges, hide out behind this bridge.
And look at all those beautiful Pathfinders doing their job.
They'll have 2 dodges for their troubles.
To the stack, it is a commander. I don't have IO because Gar doesn't have a command slot. Man, he is just going to come and join his friends here and then take a dodge as his second action. That's me.
Go into the stack.
Oh.
I have a core.
What are we
got
thinking?
Vets. I think I'm going to do Mark II. I'm assuming Chris will eventually use the other side of the board, so I'm just going to aim standby.
All right, logical decisions. Back to the stack, it is a core. Of the 2 cores that don't have orders because they're not in the buses, I'll start out with the Capo Whip Boys. They are going to come this way because Eric thinks, just like Richard did, that I have a plan, but I'm going to load up on this side some more. Double move right to there.
Back to the stack. I have an operative.
All right.
We're going to go with this humble farming droid.
With his incognito hat on.
Incognito K2. He is going to infiltrate. He's going to move up to this piece of wreckage and take a standby.
Oh, dastardly. Back to my stack again. It's my other Mandos. They are going to just squeeze in behind their captain here and take a dodge as their second action as well.
Next up for the Rebels is an operative. That means Cassian's turn. He will infiltrate here behind this building. He's going to take a dodge, and I don't think I have anything else to do, so I'll take a standby just for fun.
Okay.
We just realized we forgot to do our recon mission scanner, so I went ahead and gave mine to Cassian.
And mine went to Gar. Back to the stack. It's that last core squad. Definitely struggling with where they want to be, but I think we're just going to cover this POI here so we'll be able to see it. So they're going to move onto the board here and then take a dodge as their second action.
A lot of things for a humble farming droid to account for here.
Yep.
And for Rebels, we have another core.
All right.
We're going to go with our super squad of fleets, I think.
The big boys, yeah.
The big boys are coming to play, and we're going to huddle behind this building here.
That makes too much sense. As I run around the table trying to get those
We'll
shots.
spend a few minutes cohering all 100 models of these.
Time to start pulling from the orders. I'm going to go with the swoop bikes These are the swoop bikes with my intel on them. So we're gonna come on the board here and then do a crazy short. Oh man, I don't love that either, but we're gonna come on right there, making it difficult for Eric to see us, finishing our second move, and then we will take a dodge action as our last action.
That is some casual flying. And to the stack for me, I have another core. I think we're gonna go with our vets. We're gonna hop over this pipe.
All right.
And surprise, surprise, we'll take a standby.
And those vets have what? Overwatch.
Overwatch, yes.
Yeah, there we go. So that's the reason Eric's taking that standby. I'm going to go with the Frenzy Gunner bus. He is finally going to make a move over here on this side. We're going to come just straight ahead. Make sure we come back a little bit, touch that edge. Lock in there. The Magic School bus is there. We are going to drop, this is the shotgun squad, so they're going to drop right there and then do a speed 1 move off the bus to there because there's nothing else over there yet. And try and hide a little bit. And just so everybody's aware too that this one is shotgun, Vigo, and the environmental gear. All right, Frenzy Gunner is then going to do his activation. And I'm not prepared, guys. I'm going to get my red die. I'll roll it on the table though. All right, with the Frenzy Gunner, remember if I get a block, it is a black attack die. If it is a blank, it's a white. And on a surge, it is a red. Let's see what we get. It is a block, which is a, we get to add 1 black attack die.
Nice.
We are going to, I think we might be just short of the Mark II, so we're going to take a shot into the vets in heavy cover, or those guys in heavy cover. Fleets. To the dice box. Okay, first attack of the game. I have a rainbow for the gunner, and then an extra attack die from the frenzied gunner. They do not surge. So it'll be 2 into heavy cover for Eric.
Heavy cover for my fleets.
Ooh.
We'll take away 1, and we'll roll 1.
And we're good.
They're fine. Next up is a commander.
All right.
That is our fearless scoundrel Lando. He's going to infiltrate right here. He is going to guidance a dodge onto these poor fleets now that they have come under fire. And he's incognito, so we're not too scared to run a little further forward. I think we're going to run up to here.
All right.
And that's Lando.
Going with the bus, he is going to come on right here in this hole that I left him. I definitely did it intentionally, y'all. This is the bus that has the intel on it as well, too, so he can score stuff by himself. We're going to end there, and then we're going to drop off somebody right there. Are you looking to see if we can proc a standby? Not quite there yet. Oh, no. Okay. So let me be smart about this. Let's not proc a standby, I guess. Ooh, do we want to proc a standby? I'm going to drop there, and then we'll take a speed 1 move this way. And we are going to proc a standby.
Heck yeah.
And then I'll set everybody else out, maybe so that K2 can't see too many people. And then we'll go from there.
I think as K2's
You can make a decision.
response, I think he's actually just going to move
All right.
and go like this. And that will be his standby action.
Unfortunately, I think I've blocked myself in, so I'm going to just go ahead and take a dodge action.
Sounds good. Last activation from the stack for me is a core. Chris has finally brought some tasty, tasty bus meat for me.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, they get to do.
So we have a super squad of rebel troopers. We have recon intel, so we're going to move up like so. That was a super official movement, obviously.
Yes.
But as you can see, plenty of space. And we're just going to shoot our ion gun into the bus. Let's see what happens. To the dice box. So we are looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 black and 1 white. Critical 1, ion 1, impact 1. And no aims or anything. Let's just see what we get.
Ooh, not bad.
Not a whole lot.
But you do have critical and impact.
Critical and impact. So we are looking at, was that a crit?
That was a crit.
Surge. Yeah, so that's going to be a critical. We have
the dodges aren't going to matter
1.
because impact's going to happen because I can dodge 1, but just love impact. So I'll hold on to that dodge just in case. I got to roll 2. We do surge. Let's see what happens. I'll block 1, but I will take an ion token.
Heck yes.
All right, I am going to go with these guys just for S's and G's. We're just going to kind of get a little tighter to the wall, maybe reduce a few. Actually don't need to move this guy, so he's going to stay there. And then they're going to take a dodge as their second action.
All right, sleeper cells see some black suns, and they love shooting things. So we're going to scout here.
Yeah.
We are going to move up here. We've got
Range 2.
Line of sight to at least some of them. We can cohere so that we can see a few more.
All right.
And then we will send 12 black dice at you.
All right.
To the dice box.
And
All right, so I have 12 surging black dice, 2 aims with tactical.
oh, there you go. That's a good roll.
That seems fine to start. Very good. Sorry, bumped the camera. First aim. Second aim. All right, so we're looking at 9.
Okay.
You have heavy cover though, so
2,
6 cover rolls.
6 cover rolls. All right. Rolling these white dice, see what happens. Come on, heavy cover. All right, we'll take away 3.
All right, that leaves you with 6.
We do have a dodge because I took a dodge on them, so that'll remove another one. No independent stuff because they were in the bus, so we're just rolling red defense dice on blocks only. And, ooh, we will lose 3.
I'll take it.
Going right here to these guys, doing some fanciness. Since we don't care about barricades at all anymore, we're just going to jump the barricade, set everybody else back here so we can get some heavy cover, and then take a range 2 shot through the little gap, thread that needle at the bears underneath to the dice box. All right, it's going to be 5 white dice, 5 black dice, and 2 red dice pierce into the bears. Hey, well, we don't have any aims, and I don't think we surge. So for cover, you will have, oh, that was a hit. So that'll be 5 for cover.
Cool. So they have low profile, so I'm going to give myself 1 and then roll 4. All right. So taking out 3.
Yep. So we're down to 3 coming into them.
3. And I have 1 surge from independent.
Oh, but we got Pierce.
Lose a bear. Lose 2 bears because of Pierce. I'm going to respond with my sleepers. We are going to scout. We are going to move. And I think since you shot our bears, this should be range 2.
Oh, I would agree totally.
And I don't know. Yeah, I'll stick my little droid over here so that I can pick up a dodge.
Makes sense.
Done. And then we're just going to shoot 12 black dice into some black suns again. Black suns in heavy cover.
Ooh.
This time.
Not as consistent, but you still have 2 aims.
I've got 2 aims. My aims can hopefully bail me out. First aim. There we go. Second aim.
All right, good
All right,
conversion.
so we're looking at 8. 6 cover rolls.
All right, still have heavy cover there. So 6 white dice. Let's see what happens, and we will remove 3. All right, so that'll bring it back down to 5. Get those out, and 5 red dice. Not as good. That
Worse.
will just
Wow.
leave. Yeah, that's bad.
Last up for the rebels is our fearless operative Jin. She is going to infiltrate. We're going to be a little hasty, I think, and we feel good about this side of the board now that I crushed some black suns. So Jin is just going to stroll up here and collect 2 dodges for her troubles.
You go first.
So I feel pretty good about that. I knocked out a lot of Chris's Black Suns. I still have to worry about Mandos and Swoops, obviously. We'll see if Pikes do anything. I tend to disrespect them. Maybe that'll come back to bite me. But I feel like I've got pretty good positioning. I like where Jin is at. She's going to pick up a dodge or save a dodge with Vigilance, and I love her independent move shenanigans. So I'm feeling pretty good.
Yes, having those Black Suns take all that early damage from the sleeper cells is not ideal, but hopefully my Mandos can swing the next turn so I can score some VPs. Turn 2, card flip.
Ace up his sleeve.
Victory or death.
All right, so with 1 step ahead, our pips did not match, so Lando gets a free move. I'm just going to scoot him around here, get him slightly closer to the action. And then Jin also has independent move. We're just going to nudge her here to pick up a dodge.
Makes perfect sense. And then where'd your orders go to?
My orders went to Lando and to the sleeper cells over here.
All right, for me, my orders went to Gar Saxon and the 2 Mandos. As a reminder, because I have the old card, we no longer get outmaneuver. We just have Indomitable. So when we roll surges, we get to roll reds. And
I played a 1 pip, so I'm going to do some shooting. I want these sleepers to finish off the Black Suns.
very possible. Very
Scoot
possible.
up here,
Grab.
make sure we are contesting that POI, snagging this little bit of cover. And we're going to shoot Black Suns right here.
Into the dice box.
Black Suns still have heavy cover, but I still have 12 dice.
With an aim.
With an aim, that's amazing. So yeah, we'll aim that one.
Oh, wow.
Just make it 12.
Just make it 12. Okay.
It's 11 cover rolls.
All right. 6,
This is why sleeper cells are a drug, my friends.
10, 11. All right. Heavy cover, though. Let's see if we can work it in our favor. Not enough. We will remove 2.
My goodness, that is beautiful.
So that's 9. We do have a surge this time, so maybe these red dice will love me a little bit more.
10.
10, excuse me.
Uh-oh, Chris has to count.
Yep. 2,
Chris has
4,
to count and hold dice.
6, 8, 10. And
You have
No-
a surge.
we have a surge, but I don't think it's
Oh,
enough
yeah,
because
yeah.
3 will still come through.
Just enough.
They're dead. To the stack, it is not something I really want right now. It is a swoop. We're going to go ahead though, and I think I need to just tap my emergency transponders. I'll take an aim because I did give them an independent dodge from before. So we will come up the hill with our unit leader ending here. Seeing where we're at, we are just in there. We will take a shot into the boys over there, the sleepers, and then we are going to just barely move forward again so we can overrun while we're in the dice box. So to the dice box. We decided that they won't have cover because of above, and I'm able to see the back half of the squad. We're going to shoot first with our pistols, so it's going to be 2 black dice, 2 red dice. And hey, we have 3. We're going to go ahead and spend that aim. Why not? See if we can convert. Yes, 4 into them.
I'll dodge 1.
All right, nibble dodge brings it back.
Get it back. So 3. We'll save 1.
We'll take 2. And then over on attack. Over on attack is 1 red, 2 white dice, and we will
Not bad. Yeah, you surge.
surge. All right, so 2.
I'll dodge 1
All right, so down to 1.
and take another one.
so-
So lose 3 total. I'm going to go to the stack. I am not emotionally prepared for an operative, so we are going to go with a core.
All right, what you thinking? What you
Thanks to
thinking?
supervised orders. I think we want to C-bus, shoot bus.
That makes sense.
Just because I would love for you to only have 1 action. We're going to move up here, get a dodge with agile, and shoot a bus to the dice box. This is a full fat Rebel Trooper squad with the ions, so we are back to our 11 black, 1 white, critical 1, impact 1.
That's not bad. With the critical.
Yeah, I'll take a natural crit. It's still going to be, what, 3? You have no
Armor.
dodges.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're looking at critical 1 and
Impact
I don't
1.
surge, so impact
So 3 total.
3 total.
All right, rolling white dice. We'll block 1, take 2. Put another ion on them. To the stack, it is a bus. I think I'm going to go with this bus that has all the wounds and the ions. Let's see if we can get some actions. We don't. We'll only get 1 action. What is more important, shooting or trying to score an objective? The problem is I need to play the objective game because you're killing things so quick. But you've got so much other stuff to shoot me. I think I'm actually just going to take a range 3 shot. So to the dice box.
Interesting.
Before I came over here, I remembered that I have demoralize on my bus, so we added an extra suppression to the sleeper cells up front. We're going to roll 6 black dice without an aim into the fat squad, though. And we've got all right,
2.
2 because we don't surge.
I do have cover with this thing.
Yep. So you'll roll 1 for heavy cover. And there you go. But you can't dodge crits.
Can't dodge a crit.
And it's a
I'll take
dead.
it. So I'm going to the stack. We have a core trooper. I think as a pseudo pass, I'm going to use these guys to go contest an objective. Yeah, I'm outside of a half stick with 1 move, so we're just gonna
Double move it up.
double move, snuggle up with this POI for some cover, and get 2 dodges, and we'll just try and not die.
Back to the stack. It is a core. Like Eric, I've got to move forward, so maybe we'll live, maybe we won't. We're going to come to here so we can make sure that we see more of the bears. And to the dice box. Since that squad is almost dead, I have a single black and white for the Vigo, and then 2 reds for the shotgun. Oop,
In the dice football field.
Let's see if it is. Nope. And then we'll use our aim to re-roll these 2 to convert.
Ooh, nice.
4. So you'll have 1 for cut light, low profile, and then you'll roll
2 more.
2 more, and we'll remove another one. So
Take
2
out. Oops, sorry. Getting a little handsy.
There, let's
Doing it
just keep
again.
doing it. Let's just keep doing it. And no Pierce
No
Mass.
saves. So lose 2 bears. Next up, oh my gosh, fumbly fingers. We have a core.
All right, where are we going?
I think I should have moved forward with this guy last time. We will rectify that.
Ah, yes.
With more fumbly fingers, we'll move and stand by.
Going to the stack. We've got a core. I need to try and put some wounds on Jen. I know she's got a boatload of dodges, but she only has 5 health now, so we're going to come here. And then
Might as
Rico
well
here.
touch that POI just for
Yep.
cover things.
Yep, touching it, and then we'll take a shot into Jen. She's still going to have heavy cover. But to the dice box.
And 2 dodges.
Okay, it will be a single red die and then a 7 black die into heavy cover for the because we do have a cash aim in case we need it. And wow, we rolled some stuff, but we don't surge. So we'll get rid of that. I'll go ahead and spend that aim because it's Jen. She's got dodges. Hey, we will convert 1 more. So 3 for heavy cover first. And removes none.
Nothing.
So
I will spend 2 dodges.
all right, so 3. Nimble brings 1 of those dodges back though. And
Save
she'll
1, take 2.
take 2.
I have an operative.
All right. Not ideal, right? Or
Not
is that
ideal. I don't like any of my options.
we're gonna go with K2 or Cassian?
We're gonna go with Cassian.
All right.
I'm gonna forego my point with the recon
Okay.
mission. We're gonna move, pick up an aim with tactical, and we're gonna shoot. We have to spend it for long shot to shoot some swoops, but
Alright.
I don't want to be too close.
And K2 will get a name too.
K2 will get a name. I've got 2 red and a black with Cassian's pistol. I do have sharpshooter 1, so swoops don't get cover. Surge hit and pierce 1.
Oh, that one made it into the Oh, good.
That is an excellent roll. So 3.
Yeah.
Pierce 1.
We have a dodge,
We do
so we'll
dodge.
just go ahead and dodge that one, and then we'll roll 2. See if we're losing 2, and yep, we will take 2 wounds.
Perfect.
To my stack. It's my other core. It's the Whip Boys. I'm not super psyched, but at the same time, they do have the whip. So if I can get some wounds on Jin, she'll have some immobilize. So we'll turn the corner, and then going into Jin in the dice box. Okay, that'll be 5 black dice and 2 red dice. I do have a surge from the independent. Let's see what happens. Oh, I gotta be in the dice box though. Hey, that's
Wow.
everything. We'll use
Okay.
that surge to convert.
So I have heavy cover.
Yes, so that's gonna be 2, 4, 6 for heavy cover. And we'll remove
Alright.
2.
I like that.
Dodge 1.
Dodge 1.
All right, so down to 4.
Oh, 4. That's still enough to kill me. Oh boy.
See it?
Suck
Yes!
again. Okay. All right. I am here for retribution.
It feels like it. The Black Suns were here for a good time, not a long time, right?
So we're going to move up here with sleepers. We are going to shoot some Black Suns and try and finish them off. And let's not forget our trusty droid here.
Beep, boop, beep, boop.
Beep, boop.
And get a dodge to the dice box.
All right. Classic 12 surging black dice.
Oh, no, that's a lot of crits though.
That's all
Heavy
crits.
cover's not going to matter.
We do have 1 aim with tactical.
And we'll convert
All
one
right.
more.
So we're looking at 4 cover rolls.
All right, let's see if I can count. We got them. And we'll block 1.
All right.
We do have a surge this time on these guys, but that's...
So that leaves 6.
Yes, so it's 3 and... We can do this. Not enough. We'll lose everybody.
Just...
I'm back to the stack. It is the other swoops. This is the swoops that have the token on them. I am going to go ahead and do the emergency transponders to give them an aim because I gave them a dodge. And they are going to finagle away around here. So we're going to first move here with compulsory. Second move, we're going to run over those guys and swap them in the head. Landing up here so that we are exactly at range 1 of the POI. Ooh, we might not. Yeah, we can come back a little bit. Can we stand? Is the big, yeah, we got it there. And then we're going to take a shot at the bears to the dice box. I'm going to swing into the sleepers first with 2 white dice and a red die. And we will send 2 into them.
All right, I'll dodge it.
Okay.
Or dodge the hit. Take the crit.
Okay. And
Get our
then,
dodge back.
then we'll shoot 4 dice into the bears for them because good thing I 2 dice converting every 4. I think I'll be at
Touching the thing. All my bears. I'm going to my stack. I have special forces, but Chris just killed them, so
All
I
right.
will use this as an opportunity to pass.
Good thinking. To the stack, let's see. Hey, that's that bus over here. We're gonna go ahead, I think, and frenzy gunner real quick, see what we get. And we get add an additional black die. First action is gonna be, because of that standby there, I don't want to run into it. We're gonna go ahead and take a shot there. And then after the shot, we'll come back, but I should be able to get that a hit. If we don't, then we'll see what happens after that.
Then I'll shoot you.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to end here. Get that out of the way. Right there. All right.
Perfect.
To the dice box. We realize that with the area terrain, the guy that is the vet is going to be out of line of sight. So I'm going to have to take a shot into the sleepers, and then he'll be able to respond at my bus. But first, the sleepers. All right, 4 dice, and we do not surge. So
Critical
1.
Critical 1.
Oh, critical 1. So we'll have 2.
Yeah, so I'll dodge 1
Yep.
and save the
Save
other.
the other one. All right, and then
In response, my Mark II is going to shoot your bus.
send
For
1
1
crit.
crit.
And let's see if we can save it. Same thing. Saved
right.
it. Good deal.
We're going to go to the stack. We have an operative That has to be K2.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose to get rid of Incognito just to make sure I score my point.
Yep, remove that Cad Bane hat.
Egads, it is not a farmer droid, but a K2SO droid. I'm going to move up here.
That'll be alright. They'll be fine.
They'll be fine. We'll shake it off, soldier. We're going to move up here. I want to shoot some Mandos, so I'm going to take a standby.
Sounds like fun. We're going to go with Gar. He is going to eat that standby unless K2 decides to move backwards. That's fine with me too. But we got to get up here to score this POI so that we have everybody in range. I know that's just enough space.
I will indeed shoot you in your face.
All right, we're going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and... Man, I would love to kill K2, but I think I'm going to try and kill some sleepers. So, to the dice box.
K2 has 1 aim and 5 white dice, surge crit, pierce 1, and suppressive. We'll spend our aim. You have heavy cover, so 2 cover rolls.
All right, rolling cover first, see if we can get lucky. Nope, it doesn't like me today. That hurts. I do have a cached dodge, so I'm going to go ahead and spend that and then spend my shield, so my shield will get flipped. So I'm just rolling a single red die.
You have impervious?
Impervious, so I get to roll 2 red die. So let's see if we can do this. Oh wow,
Negative.
Gar will take a wound.
And 2 suppression.
2 suppression, okay. Gar is going to retaliate and shoot into those sleeper cells. He has an aim from the card.
Oh, actually I do have light cover because I'm suppressed.
So they'll have light cover because they're suppressed, because Eric realized that, which is great. 2 black dice, 1 red die, 1 white die. And ooh, we have an aim. So we'll spend said aim and not convert. So 3 for light cover. We'll remove 1.
Nice.
And rolling for 2. Oh, you got a dodge.
I do have a dodge.
So you'll dodge, and then if
dodge
that's
1.
the case, then it's pierce 1, so it doesn't matter.
I will take 1.
All right.
I'm going to go with Lando. He is going to guidance a standby onto these rebel troopers. And then we can't quite get to contesting range, but we sure can snuggle up to this building and shoot Gar with steady.
All right.
To the dice box. Lando throws 3 black and a red. He lost sharpshooter in the update and pierce, but still pretty good dice pool. Surge crit, so we're looking at 3 crits.
All right, no cover there. No cover. We'll roll those 3 red dice, and wow, these red dice don't like me. We'll take 2. Going to the stack, we're going to be at the next, to the stack, excuse me. Next on my order pool, we're going to go here. Oh yeah, because all we've got is a pass. Now we already did it. We're going with it. We'll jump up here.
I'm going to go ahead and trigger my standby.
All right, trigger your way.
Shoot ya.
All right, after you do that, I will hopefully be alive still, and we'll take a shot at your people.
Sleepers.
To the sleepers, yep.
To the dice box. All right, fat rebels. They do have an ion gun, so I'm going to flip one of your shields.
Yep.
Assuming I find paint.
You do with a crit.
Love it. All right.
You have critical
1, so these won't matter. You have heavy cover, so we're looking at 3 cover rolls. Flip 1 shield.
3 cover rolls. Still can't find
Nothing.
anything. We'll flip another shield to block something.
Block 1.
And then we'll dodge 1.
All right, so you're looking at 4.
Looking at 4. All right. And there we go.
Hey, your red dice showed up.
Okay, it will be 8 black dice. I do have an aim from the card, as well as an observation token, and then 2 surges that are cached. And wow, I'm glad that I have those things. So we'll spend that aim first and convert,
Nice.
and then we'll spend that observation token and convert. All right.
So 4 for light cover.
Yep. None.
Take none, so rolling 6. Just kidding, I'll dodge 1.
So rolling.
Rolling 5.
And we'll block 3, take 2.
Take 2, all right. I'm gonna go to my stack. I have core. I think these vets back here are going to step up and try and knock out Gar.
Oh, it's not looking good. Gar has not been rolling good defense, so.
And we are no longer contesting our back point, but our Mark II is, and I'm hoping I kill things before Chris can show up in my back lines. Vets with the extra guy and the heavy, we're looking at 5 black and 4 red.
Critical
Surge hit
2.
and critical 2.
Oh, no aims
No
though.
aims, so that's fine. We're just looking at a hit and 2 crits.
All right, I will roll for heavy cover. Still can't remove it. Let's see if Gar dies. And wow, he is dead.
Man,
wow.
Gar. That was underwhelming for him.
To my stack, it's my dead core, and so it just gives me a pass.
I'm gonna go to my stack. That's dead Jin. Sorry, girl. I could pass. All he has left is Mandos, and I'm not too worried. The last thing I have is fleets. I don't think it's going to matter. So
yeah, that makes the most sense. All right, let's see what happens.
We are going to run around the corner.
Oh, okay.
Avenge our fallen comrade.
Lady friend.
Yeah, we're going to shoot a bunch of pikes and hope for some cool white dice.
I'm not excited about it, but I do have a dodge and I think heavy cover, so we should be okay.
Probably.
To the dice box.
All right, fleets. We're looking at 18 white dice and 2 red dice. Pierce 1. No aims or anything. Pikes are in heavy cover. We'll see what happens.
Oh, surge though. We do surge.
We do surge. Let's see.
Just get rid of anything blanks. It's a lot of crits in there too, man. Okay.
All right, so we have 3 hits and 3 crits.
Yep, so I'll roll heavy cover first. See if my dice like me a little bit more this time. They will let me block 1.
1 coming out.
We'll dodge 1. So we have
4.
4. All right, Pikes, you can do this. We'll block
Pierce
2
1.
and pierce 1, so we'll lose 3. To the Mandos, Gar created a little opening for us, so we're going to jump forward.
Rip.
Thanks, Gar, for all your good defense dice. And as we step to the edge, we will take a shot into... Because this will be the first time there's no standby. We're going to take a shot and try and finish picking up those... what's they're called? Sleepers, but we are also going to touch the token so that we can pick up that token for next turn. All right, that's 8 black dice. We do have an aim. We decided heavy cover because of POI. And, ooh, we don't surge, but I have cash surge too, so that's good. So we'll spend that aim, re-roll these 2. For nothing, we're going to go ahead and spend both surges, so that'll be 2, 4, 6 for heavy cover. And we'll remove 1, dodge 1. All right, so 4.
Leaves 4.
All right.
They are all gone.
Thank you.
I hated losing Jin that turn, and that kind of ruins my whole plan for the objectives. So I lost her token. This guy is the only one securing a POI, but I really don't want him to have a token, so I think I'm just going to not give it to him. Can I not give it to him?
I think so.
Okay. So that puts me at a disadvantage for next round as well. But hopefully we can turn the tide here a bit, turn 3 objectively.
Yep. For me, that was another, I would say, objectives wise, it was great because I was able to secure this one here and then tie but win a VP over there across the board because I have one of my guys with a intel token over there. But losing both the Black Suns and Gar, I now have lost a lot of thumbs, so Eric might be able to swing the game back in his favor. Turn 3, card flip.
Crack shot.
And then aggression.
I gave my order to Cassian, obviously, and I'm just going to go ahead and go with him right away.
Lando is not moving too, by the by.
Correct. Lando is not moving with 1 step ahead, and Jin is gone. Rest in peace. Move, and I think we're just going to kind of double move here. So we pick up 2 more aims. We're going to gunslinger. Mandos. One of these Mandos doesn't have a shield. I'll shoot the ones without a shield, and then I'll pick off some more swoops. And that'll get me 2 dodges with gunslinger and up close and personal, and give K2 2 dodges.
All right, and then my orders went to the Mandos, so they do have dodges from defend 1 to the dice box.
Heavy cover shot into Mandos, down to light cover with sharpshooter 1. We have a bunch of aims. I'm going to go ahead and reroll. I'll just marksman it to 3 hits.
All right, 3 hits. So we've got heavy cover down to light. So we need to get some blocks. See if we can do this time. No, still don't like us. We do have a dodge, so we'll dodge 1.
2 and pierce 1, so you get to roll 3 dice.
3 dice. Let's see if we can do this. And we will take a wound.
Nice. Next shot. Do we knock an aim down? Oh yeah, right here. Into the swoops. That is why we have aims. I guess I'll make one of these a crit with marksman just for fun.
Just for fun, we'll dodge 1 just for fun.
Yep.
Light cover doesn't exist anymore, but we are rolling with pierce 1, and we will take a wound and pass a wound.
Nice. So with that, Cassian did score a victory point for being at range 2 of multiple enemy units. He handed out a bunch of observes to the swoops, 2 mandos, and the bus.
All right.
Over to Chris.
I'm going to go ahead with the 3-man squad who took a hit. We'll see if we can remove that suppression. It doesn't come off. They're courage 2. They're okay. They are going to take an aim and then shoot at the fat squad over there to the dice box. Okay, that'll be 6 black dice with an aim. Those guys still do have their surges, though. The other squad doesn't. So we will probably be spending a surge. We'll re-roll with the aim to convert everything. So yeah, we'll spend one of the surges.
So we're looking at 4 cover rolls?
4 cover rolls, yep. Heavy cover.
Heavy cover takes none. Let's try that again, fellas.
And we'll drop 3.
Take 3. To the stack. I have core. I think we go with these guys.
Makes sense, makes sense.
They are indomitable with the fat squad, so they remove their
it.
suppression. I would like to go contest a point if possible. That ought to do it.
Yep.
And then I'm going to shoot the Mandos with shields because I have ion.
That makes sense. All right, to the dice box.
To the dice box. So we are looking at 7 black dice and 1 white with an ion gun. So critical 1, impact and stuff doesn't matter. Only one of those matters. So 3 hits.
Yep, and I've already flipped one for the ion. Let's go ahead and do heavy cover first. Is 3.
Oh yeah.
Well, one of those is a crit, right?
Yes, so this one's crit.
So 3 for heavy cover first, and we will remove 1.
All right. Huh.
Shield 1, dodge 1, so we're only rolling 1.
Shield 1, dodge 1, cover.
Yep. And rolling 1, and we still somehow blank that bad boy out. I need to keep trying to score objectives, so we're going to go with these guys before they get killed. They are going to see if we roll off their suppression. They don't. That's okay. They'll keep it. Courage 2. They're going to take an aim and then shoot into these guys now they've come forward to the dice box. Now that my Mandos continue not to save, I have 6 black dice and an aim. And not bad. We don't have any surges, but we'll spend the aim, see if we can convert. We can't. 3 for heavy cover. We'll remove 1.
Dodge 1.
All right, 2 coming in. And good deal.
What are these? Going to the stack, we have core. I think we're going to turn our attention to the swoops who automatically score when they contest. So we're going to go here, we're going to take a dodge, and we're going to shoot these son of a guns and try and give them an ion. To the dice box. We are looking at 7 black and a white. Critical 1, you do have cover 1, or light cover, with your speeder keyword.
Ooh, that's good, critical.
That's good, yeah. All right, so we're looking at 3 cover saves.
All right, light cover here. And still can't do anything about that.
You can dodge 1, so you're looking at 4.
All right. Come on, dice. And we'll lose the swoop.
Perfect. And an ion token, that's what we want.
Going to the stack, it is a core. Thankfully, you didn't take another pot shot at me with your fleets. So before they die, I'm going to take a shot and then drop backwards with the pikes here so they may be able to get back out of cover. All right, it'll be 3 black dice. I do have a surge from the capo. And no aim, so just 1 crit.
Take it. I'm going to go to my stack. We have our trusty dusty Lando. He is going to guidance some fleets.
Oh, let me get him in frame.
They want to be closer to the action.
Yep.
Let's hope they roll off that suppression, I guess. Otherwise, I won't have any shots. Future Eric's problem.
Yeah.
And then Lando.
It's going to dance forward, right?
Yes, come close. Oh, but you have a bus and stuff coming. Have that half stick? Yeah. What do we got here?
You going to be able to swing it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's swing it. Lando's going to waltz up and shoot a swoop to try and take out one of your contesting units. To the dice box. He's looking at 3 black and a red. Surge crit.
Two
crits.
So cover's not going to matter. I need to save one of these. Come on, dice.
Come on. Oh,
He's still
all
alive.
Right. Touche.
To the stack. It's a bus. This one doesn't have any ions now. So he can move if I can find my speed one. Wherever I put you, buddy. Oh, there he is. We are going to hover right over top of this. Landing, hopefully not on Lando. We on Lando? No, we are not on Lando.
You're good.
We're legal, right?
We'll
end there.
under there somewhere. But...
Somewhere. And we're going to take a shot into K2 because this is my gun with all the armor to the dice box.
They have an observe.
We're going to go ahead and demoralize the core. We are going to shoot the core because if I can try and kill them, that'd be great. They do have an observe token. 6 black dice. Ouch.
Ooh.
Not enough. That would have been nice to have something. So we'll spend an observe and we don't surge. So 2. Dodge one.
Take 1. To the stack. We have core. I think we go with our fleets.
That makes sense.
We moved into position. We will rally that.
All right.
And I think we say hello. Let's just waltz up. We're going to shoot the pikes that haven't gone yet.
That makes the most sense.
Just because reasons. So we're going to move and shoot and go to the dice box.
All right.
To the stack. We have core. I think we go with our fleets.
That makes sense.
We moved into position. We will rally that.
All right.
And I think we say hello. Let's just waltz up. We're going to shoot the pikes that haven't gone yet.
That makes the most sense.
Just because reasons. So we're going to move and shoot and go to the dice box.
All right.
I've lost 1 fleet, so I'm down to just 16 white dice.
I know, I
and
couldn't
2
do
red.
nothing.
Yeah.
My offense have been a little less than lackluster.
Pierce 1, you are in heavy cover with a dodge. But I have gobs of dice.
A lot of dice.
To do mean things to you.
Yes.
Oh my. Okay. Yeah, let's do some counting. Everyone's favorite.
No critical though, right?
No critical, yeah.
All right.
So the 4 natural crits, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits for cover.
Okay. Let's see if these white dice will love me this time. I feel it. And in the dice box, no they don't.
They do not love
they do
you
not.
in any way.
So that will remove 1.
So that's
we'll
11.
dodge 1.
Oh yeah, so down to 10.
So down to 10. So we're probably going to die just because I know my dice. So it's 2, 4,
Chris has to count
6. I know. 8 and 10. White dice. We got this.
You don't got this.
I got dead. Dead
Wow.
guys. To the stack, it is my dead troopers. I need to just keep playing through the deaths. So see what's next. We have a swoop. I'm going to go with this guy over here. He will go ahead and take a shot and then smidge forward so he can overrun those guys again. Or maybe I have to overrun somebody else and then move here and land there and see. We're still there. Good deal. So the dice box. We'll shoot first. We don't have any ways to increase it, so it's a red and a black into heavy cover. It's 2 for heavy cover.
Take 1 away and I'll dodge 1.
So nothing there, just a suppression. And then overrun time into that same squad, and we'll do 3.
Nice. I'll dodge 1 because nimble.
Yep, so 2.
Take 2. I have just the leader left. Going back to the stack, we have an operative. We're going to go with K2. I don't think we're going to get shot, but I'm going to calculate the odds on myself anyways to give myself an aim and a dodge and a suppression. And then we're going to shoot one of these 3-man Mando squads. Probably
Which one?
With the token here.
That makes most sense.
So we've got 4 aims and surge crit.
To the dice box.
All right, just looking for crits, really.
Hey,
That
wow,
is
3
such
right
a
out the
good
gate.
Start. All right, first aim. Second aim as we move the whole thing. There we go. Aim number 3. And aim number 4.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
This is like playing Bosk over here.
Yep.
5 crits, pierce 1, suppressive.
So I get to roll an extra 1. And wow, they will just die.
Oh my goodness.
To the stack, it is the other swoop. So we're going to come here, ending my turn here. Then I will do a little short move here, and then complete my swoop move and overrun the sleepers there to the dice box. Single overrun are 2 white and red die, and
Nice.
we surge.
Yeah.
We surge. Okay, so 2.
2. I don't have any dodges or any fun stuff. Save 1, take 1. Going back to the stack, the special forces that just got overrun, we're just going to move. Look at that.
So you get an
Incredible
aim.
move. We get an aim, we get a dodge, and then we're going to shoot this swoop that is doing us dirty.
All right, to the dice box.
All right, I've lost 2 sleeper cell minis so far, so we're looking at 8 black. We have an aim from our little sidestep.
Oh,
And
that's a good roll.
Spend it. Might as well make it 8. You have
light cover.
light cover, so we're looking at 7 for cover.
Okay, I'm feeling it this time.
Oh!
All right, so we'll remove 3, but 4 are still, no, a lot more still coming through.
So we're looking at 5.
5 still, all right. So we need to save 3. I can do this.
Let's do that same roll.
Same roll.
No.
No, he's dead. Back to the stack, last activation is the bus here. Future Chris problems, we're gonna try and do some craziness. Reposition here at the beginning, and then do a speed 1 move, making sure that I am still able to score the POI, even though it doesn't really matter because you are, yeah, it doesn't even matter if I contest it. All right, we're gonna try and kill this single guy over here. Frenzy Gunner time, and it is a blank.
Ooh.
All right, to the dice box. All right, I have an extra white die, and I'm looking for critical 1. See what we can do with this. No.
Ooh, you don't even need critical. Natty crit.
Natty crit. All right, cover.
Cover.
Dodge.
Takes away the hit. 1 crit. He's
And
gone.
he's gone.
To the stack, we have core. I think we'll make this nice and easy. We'll
All
just aim, shoot the bus.
Sounds
Sitting
good.
in front of us.
Bad boys.
4 black dice. We have critical 2.
Armor
So
5. You gonna
one.
reroll some stuff
Oh yeah, I
with
have
an
an
aim?
aim. I have an aim.
No.
No.
All right. 1. Can I do it? No, take a wound.
Woo. My last activation here. The vets. We're just gonna move back. We are gonna be in range of our POI, but we're gonna shoot the bus. We're gonna pick up that token at the end of the round, but that's not
Not
for
yet.
this. We are going to the dice box. 5 black, 4 white, critical 2.
No aim this time.
No aim.
Armor, we'll
Yeah,
take care of
yeah,
everything.
so 1.
1, and he'll take a wound.
We are plinking.
Scoring that round, we will end up tying here, but
We each have a token there.
Intel token, so we'll each score 1.
Yep.
And then over there in the far right-hand corner, because my swoop died and I moved the bus, Eric will win that, so he will get a VP, and then we each had scored VPs from our observes.
So we're looking at 5-4 in favor of Chris so far.
For me, this round was abysmal again. I think the defense have just is what's causing me to bleed units left and right, but it happens.
Yep. And I really just need to keep pressing the advantage. I don't think I'll ever kill his buses, but if I can kill everything else, that seems good.
And turn 4.
Turn 4. Corellian Spike.
Wow, a ploy.
Really just wanted a 1-pip.
Yeah, makes sense.
You were going to go fast. So for one step ahead with Lando, we're going to move Cassian just up here. Give him an aim to give K2 an aim.
Yep, that makes complete sense.
And then we're going to go to the stack.
Oh, let me see.
We got an operative.
That makes sense.
Lovely K2. He's going to calculate the odds on himself. And he's going to try and take out that swoop.
All right.
To the dice box. Change of plans. I'm going to shoot Mandos. They do have heavy cover because they're up on a cliff, but I have 2 aims and K2 and
rolling
his crit machine.
Yep.
So first aim, second aim.
Hey.
All right. 2 hits and 2 crits.
2 for heavy cover. Still can't remove anything. So 4, pierce 1. So I'll have 5 dice there, and they will just die.
Good.
To the stack. Hey, it's the bus. Let's go ahead and claim this for this guy. And then, because K2's already gone, we're just going to aim and shoot at Lando because he doesn't have any dodges. To the dice box. 6 dice into Lando, and we will go ahead and demoralize the good old boy Cassian as well too. But we'll roll dice first. Hey, we actually rolled more than 1 this time. We have an aim though. See if we can do it, and we don't surge. So 4 into Lando. He's uncanny luck 2. See if he can block all of them. He does it.
Let's see what we find. It's a core.
Not good for me.
We have these lovely core troopers just staring at the back of a bus.
Yeah, might as well.
To give us impact 2. So we're gonna aim and shoot the bus. So we're up to 7 black and a white. This time impact 3 with critical 1.
And iron.
And an iron, yes.
Well.
Okay. Let's try and aim.
Hey.
Sure.
So 5, 6?
5.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, 5.
All right, defense dice. Let's do Lando things. Hey, we'll block 3.
Wow, incredible.
Take 2. To the stack. It's the other bus. Let's see if we get 2 actions. We do.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. Frenzy Gunner really isn't going to matter much anymore. So we need to maybe try and protect our home point. So we will reposition first. And then single move here right beside the fleets. And then we are going to double move here to block the fleets. Nice. So they got to go around. There we go. Perfect.
I've got a core next. Our vets with an intel token, so watch yourself.
Uh-oh. They're coming hard and fast.
See how fast they are? We're going to walk up here and shoot a bus.
Ooh, Eric, you're shooting your own bus.
Vets haven't taken any damage, so we're rolling all of our things still. Hits don't really matter, so 3.
3. Hey, that's 3 more than there were before. Let's see if we can do something. Hey, we'll block 2. Take 1. To the stack. It is our swoop. Well, maybe we'll do something. We're going to go compulsory here. And then we will second move there. And I don't think we're going to be able to overrun anybody. But we need to see where we can land and still score. Nope, we will have to come over top. So there we go. That's me.
Let's go to the stack. We have fleets.
Yep,
I would like to do fleets. I guess I could do Mark II. Well,
let's shift over
we're not
here.
going to score the POI, but we can delete some pikes.
That sounds like a grand idea.
Unless my white dice fail.
I doubt it. I doubt
I'm
it.
due for a failed dice roll at some point in this game. So
All right.
we're gonna
Let's go find out.
Still rolling 16 white and 2 red. Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, I think you'll be okay there. No cover, but I do have a
No
dodge.
cover, but you have a dodge.
So we'll get
You want to take one away?
Yeah, of course.
That seems good. You are left with 7.
Ooh, optimal. It's optimal, guys. It's optimal. I'm feeling unlucky. Yeah, nope. Another deleted squad. Chris is out of activations.
I've killed all your remaining things. So we're going to go with sleepers next.
Okay, where are we going?
We're going to, let's see, I guess that blocks line of sight.
It
now.
does.
So
No rear shots on the bus, but you can double move,
I
right?
can double move. Future.
I think it'll be at range 2, though.
Yeah. So that's future shot, I guess, incoming. There's my prepared supplies that I keep forgetting about. And then we have Cassian.
All right, let's see what he's doing.
I made a mistake and
Yeah,
killed
you did.
all of the things in range 2 of him except this bus. So we're going to go
Well, you could probably run the other way, too,
up here.
and
That's
with
true.
some other things. But let's run to the other
Yeah.
POI, right?
We'll run over here. We just need to be at range 2 of this bus. We did.
There, no problem.
So Cassian will score his VP for
And end his turn.
scanner and end the turn. Last thing in the stack is a core.
Yep,
Says Mark II.
yep.
He doesn't have anything to do, so let's go over here to Lando.
All right, we're going to roll right into Lando here, guys.
Roll.
What is he going to do? Is he going to see?
He's going to give a chosen unit 2 immobilized tokens. I don't know that anyone
Yeah, nobody's
is
going to
eligible
get it.
anymore now that I, again,
Killed all
made the
mine.
mistake of killing everything.
Yep. But he didn't get a surge. So
Yep.
no crits on Cassie. I mean, on what's his name? Lando.
Let's see. I don't know that I think I can go through you over here. I'm just going to like double move to go contest this point in the future.
All right.
I think that's fine. Okay. So I got a little careless and we took a while to think about scoring this because I feel like I almost made some mistakes. But we each scored this point over here.
Yep.
Because we each have a scanner or intel token. He contests here, but doesn't secure
matter.
it,
Yep.
So no points. I get a point over here. So we end up tied at the end of the round, 7-7.
And then looking at it, overall the round went bad. I lost everything else, and there's really not enough because next round Eric will be able to just win enough VPs. So I think we're going to call it there. Good game, Eric.
Great game, Chris. Sorry, your Mando saves are the worst.
Indeed they are.
That seemed to go pretty well for me.
Yes. Thank you guys for watching another exciting game. Eric, for real, definitely had an amazing game there. Rebels are still looking really good right now. All the heroes, everybody was pretty optimal. What do you think?
I mean, really, I don't even think my heroes did much in this game.
I can see that, yeah.
My sleepers did sleeper things.
Yeah, of
They
course.
just deleted things.
Yes.
And then Fat Fleets got some really nice rolls. Even the Fat Rebel Troopers with the Ion did okay offensively. And Cassian, K2.
They were just there.
Yeah, they plinked people enough. They finished things off. And then my poor Jin.
What are you talking about? K2 killed
K2,
two.
okay, yeah,
He
K2.
killed 2 Mando squads.
His Bosk turn.
Yes,
killed,
he wrecked.
yeah, he did.
He wrecked. My defense dice didn't do me any favors at all, for sure. But man, he was wrecking face.
Yeah.
Across the board too, like you said, having 12 activations and then getting the pass at the beginning allowed you, I think, holding those sleepers to the end to do the maximum amount of damage. And then for them to stick around, it was a good game, but I was struggling. And Shadow Collective, for all their things, is kind of up and down, you know.
I also play Shadow Collective, and I have a hard time putting together a list that I feel good about.
Yeah.
And I think that was kind of reflective of what happened here today.
I think it was definitely, I made some mistakes, moving some things, setting up some stuff, but it was a combination of you played really well, your dice were consistent, and my defense dice were bad. I didn't really get a lot of cover saves, even though I had cover.
Yeah.
I couldn't find any blocks in there, and that was just detrimental to my, longevity of my troopers.
Yeah, the only thing I felt bad about was how I played Jin. I usually play her more conservatively, and I haven't lost her yet, and then she just got wiped very quickly in this game, and that hurt.
Yeah,
That
you
hurt
really
my
did.
soul.
Yeah, we really didn't get to see all the awesomeness that Jen is bringing to the table for sure. But maybe on the next episode.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Thanks again.
Thank you all.
Remember, crit the block.
I messed that up.
No, you're good.